one unit they call Public Affairs Division. Group Public Affairs Division. There was this particular day, I was carrying out reconciliation with my boss. And we were discussing. And then at a stage, she stopped and looked at me and said in Yoruba, because when you say something, I'll say ko. Say something, I'll say ko. Ko. Like you say in Yoruba, Abi. I kept saying ko. I was doing it unconsciously. For everything she says, I was saying ko. So that got to her and said, ko. Now, why did I say ko? The environment I grew up affected me. I can't help it. I still do it. If I'm having that conversation, I say ko. Like you say, Abi, ko. The company you keep has a way of influencing you. Let's look at Proverbs chapter 22, verse 24 to 25. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 24 to 25. All right, let's read it together. 1, 2, go. Let's read it like people who have the Spirit of God. 1, 2, go. Do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one easily angered, or you may, what will happen? You will learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. You will learn their ways. These things happen unconsciously. It happens unconsciously. You will learn their ways. You will begin to speak the way they speak. You begin to act the way they act. You begin to dress the way they dress. You begin to keep the companies they keep. You begin to drink the things they drink. You begin to eat the things they eat. Blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 20. We are on a journey. We are dotting. We are crossing the T's. We are dotting. We are connecting the dots. All right, let's take it together again. 1 to go. Walk with who? The wise, and become wise. For a companion of fools will suffer harm. Walk with the wise, and you become wise. And that is pregnant with meaning. You become the fellowship you keep. You become the association you belong to. It's just a matter of time. I had my secondary education in Calabar. I used to be a very, very intelligent student when I was younger. I don't know about now. You know, marriage does a lot of things to a man. You know, in JS 1 or 2, we were to sit for a particular exam, whether first term or second term. Maybe it's term they use in secondary school, or third term. Like I said, I'm not trying to exaggerate. I was very intelligent. And then suddenly, I saw my friends cheating in exam. I saw people carrying, is it Orijo? Orijo? Is it, what do you call it? And then they were smuggling into their shirts and sitting on it. And then foolish me. I also went to bring something, one book. And I put it where I sat. And I sat on it. I picked had no bearing with the exam that they set. No correlation. Anyway, just as we did that, the teacher walked in, or evangelist. Immediately he walked in, he saw me. I was shaking like somebody that had malaria. You know, Gomorrah. He just said, stand up. And as I stood up, he saw the exhibit. He collected it, and I continued my exam. The result came out. You know, they write report. Excellent result, but cheated in exam. The beating my father gave me, you know, he was in the army. He almost executed me. Now the question: why did I pick that book? Why did I attempt to cheat? Because I saw others cheating. What was the bearing of the book I picked to cheat with the subject matter? There was no correlation. I did what others were doing. I didn't know whether it was right or was wrong, but the environment I found myself influenced me. Blessed is a man that walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. He that walks with the wise will become wise, but a companion of fools will suffer harm. Who do you imitate? Who do you imitate? In Romans chapter 12 and verse 2, one of the translation puts it, say, do not imitate the world. Do not imitate the world. Who do you imitate? Who do you focus on? And you make that attempt to be like. Who have you placed as a role model that you want to be like? Romans 12:2, do not imitate the world. Do not act the way the people of the world act. Do not speak the way the people of the world speak. Do not dress the way the people of the world dress. I went to a barbing salon about 2 weeks or so ago. I think Dikpo has said that I shouldn't be going to salon again. I think that's a good idea. Let them come in to cut my hair at home. I know as I stepped in to cut the hair, one young boy walked in. You can see the pant, the trouser was here. No, I was just looking at him. I was just looking at him. What is this? What joy do you? What is the pleasure? If I ask you, why are you dressing this way? I'm sure you won't be able to answer. He has seen others dress that way, and so he also wants to emulate them. He also wants to copy them. I said, maybe that will be the last time I'll go to a barbing salon as God lives. So let me add that. I won't be seeing Irikuri. That's what they said. I'm not here to begin to condemn, but we're just trying to bring to the fore what the environment you belong to play on you. Do not imitate the world. In John chapter 13, 14 and 15, something symbolic happened there where Jesus washed the feet. Maybe you need to help us project it. Where Jesus washed the feet of his disciples. John 13, 14 and 15. And he washed the feet of disciples. And he said, I have given you an example. And since I, your Lord, if then don't confuse me now. For I have given you, no, go back to 14. if I then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. Next. For I have given you an example that you should do as I have done unto you. So Jesus is the one that sets the example that we all should begin to follow. Jesus is the example, the perfect person that we, the children, should, as a matter of necessity, begin to emulate. Some couple of weeks back, we spoke here on the calibration of greatness, where Jesus was saying that of all that have been born of women, none is as great as John the Baptist. We began to mention people like Noah, Samson, Abraham, Elijah, Elisha, Solomon, and co. All the major prophets, all the minor prophets in the Bible. And by the way, this is like a side journey. The fact that they've called somebody a major prophet does not mean he has more strength than a minor prophet. When they say major prophet and minor prophet, they are just talking about the volume of the book they have written. It's just the size of the book. It doesn't mean they are greater in any way. The major prophet are not greater than the minor prophet. It's just the volume of revelation they receive from God. So both the major prophet and the minor prophet, Jesus said that John the Baptist was greater than them all. But even the least in the kingdom, Jesus said, is greater than John the Baptist. And that means that you and I are greater than Abraham, greater than Solomon, Moses, and co. So if we are greater than all of the aforementioned heroes of faith, prophets in the Bible, why do you want to copy or emulate someone that you are greater than? Why do you want to imitate? It's like saying, I want to be like someone that is lesser than you. Why do you want to imitate a Joshua? Why do you want to imitate a Jeremiah? Why do you want to imitate an Ezekiel or Ezra or Abraham? Why do you want to